Hi Virgo, I'm T, and I'm here to do your tea reading. This is your teacup. So Virgo, my phone is about to die. Let's do this really quickly. Um, I see a Capricorn. I don't want to say that. A porcupine here. Now, I didn't know much about porcupines, but I did a little research, and I know that porcupines have the quills for defense. I do know that. I didn't really know what they ate. I didn't know where they sleep or etc. etc. So I found out that porcupines are really, is it nocturnal? They sleep during the day and they're up during the night. So I could be speaking to someone who, like, is up at nighttime, who's a night owl. They also, porcupines, you don't really see them, right? Like, I don't know. They stay to their business, they mind their business, they stick to themselves. They get their food when they need to eat. They mate when they need to mate. They don't even like be around people. They're not like a socialite. They're not a social butterfly. They don't have a lot of friends. They don't have like a circle of people that they usually hang around. This is you, Virgo. You're the porcupine in this. Let me turn it this way. Maybe you can see it while I'm reading it. You're the porcupine in this teacup. You're a loner. And the thing about porcupines is their quills only come up when they feel like they're being threatened. You know, but it's protecting it from being hurt. So this main way of protection is not to attack per se. Like, they don't protect themselves by attacking others. They protect themselves by literally protecting and guarding themselves. But porcupines are softies, Like, I feel like on the inside, porcupines could be really sweet. But like, they're guarded. They're guardian. They're probably very knowledgeable. They keep to themselves, They're not like loud or like. They look cute, actually. I think porcupines are really cute. This is you. You're facing backwards. I mean, not backwards, but you're just, you're facing somewhere that's not the present. And you have like a reef of like, maybe grass or something, something in your mouth, and you're holding, and then something in the tail, like, because porcupines, if I didn't notice that, if I didn't bring it up before, your quills are up. They're not slicked down. So you're really in protective mode. Virgo. Something got you frazzled. Something got you triggered. You're holding something in your little tail at the back of you too. The letters C and Z can be significant. This letter C and letter Z can be significant of what you're standing on, because the porcupine is standing on like this. It could be a hill. It could be some kind of mound or something. You're standing atop something. Maybe you're standing atop something to get away from it. But this is something that could be the letter C or Z. Two of, one or two, whatever. You take that however you need to take it. It's like a Z. It could, this can also be like J, like Jack. In your mouth, it seems like there's like a wreath, like of if I can think of lemongrass or something. Lemongrass is peace, protection. Okay, this is what it is. So it's like you're on this tortoise, on this tortoise's back. So this hair is actually moving forward. You're facing backward. You're standing on it. So this tortoise, you're moving slowly towards. It's like you're stubbornly doing it, though. You're not really doing it because you want to do it. It's like something or some situation is slowly moving you out of your comfort zone. Or, there's a situation that's slowly or surely moving you out of this comfort zone. You don't really like it, though. This tortoise is being motivated by something else. It's like there's like a multitude of situations that's like it's like a domino effect. What exactly is the situation that Virgo was dealing with? What aren't they telling you? That's crazy because I swore I mixed everything up. This came out a little bit different, though. A little bit different. Okay. So, Virgo, your feelings are, you're guarding yourself in regards to something. This is why you're looking at in the past. You're guarding yourself. You're guarding your emotions. You're guarding your feelings. You're guarding the soft parts of yourself. And you're staying to yourself. You're kind of, and it's not that you're being in the dark is depressive. It's kind of like being in a dark place, like let's in a physically, like literally, like being in a room, lights out. You could be in a candlelit room. I don't know. You could be watching TV, like it's just a light glow. You don't have all the lights on. The curtains is closed. You know, all this kind of things. And this is your comfort zone. So, like, but on the outside, you know what this also can be? Like, you can be someone who, in your house, it's like really dimly lit. Curtains are closed, maybe dark colors, that kind of feeling. And then on the outside, you know, your security is on fleek. Like, you have cameras at every window. You have alarms, alerts. You have a fence with, like, you know, hey, you can have like the metal rods around it. You have like, your security is crazy. So this could be not only like physically, but literally. And that whole situation in the past really mess you up. So this person could be, it could be dealing with a Gemini, a Taurus. You felt like this was something that was deep, that there was something spiritual about this. You felt like this was like a destined. You felt like this was like a destined kind of love. The month of May could be significant. Yeah. You felt like this love with this person, so you're not willing to let it, you not willing to let it go. And you could be this person, and you could be dealing with a man. Someone was behaving stupidly and someone was being greedy, and then it was a breakup. And now someone's sad about that whole situation. So your feelings are really up, and just being protected. You're protecting yourself, Virgo. You're looking at the past situation and you're like, nah, I have to protect myself. And I am, maybe you could be a little depressed, Virgo, because you are sitting in the dark. This also could be something that keeps you cozy and keeps you calm. Being in a dark, like, not too much, I'm getting not too much, not too much noises, not too much of anything, just like quiet. Oh my God. I got something. Someone, you or this person, if they sexually, that person was it for you, Virgo. That person was the one. That they had a lot of Virgo, that person had a lot of juices flowing. I'm gonna just put it that way. There is very moist around you. You love that. And yeah, I'm getting a lot of sexual energy right there. And you like that about them. It was something about a particular body part that you liked about them. But someone was not, someone was acting stupidly and then caused a breakup, a parting of ways in some sort. Tell me that. Yep, we already came to that conclusion. Anything else we got for Virgo? There's going to be a message of some good news. What's the good news for Virgo? Ooh, that's a whole lot. Oh. Why is that good news? There's going to be some, someone that's going to be coming, someone that's going to be very focused on coming towards your way. They really are going to be pointing some fingers at you, telling you that it's your fault. Someone's pointing their fingers and saying that it's someone else's fault. Someone is, you know, I have that whole saying, cry over spilled milk. Someone is crying over the spilled milk. Instead of saying, you know, instead of not crying over it, they are crying over the spilled milk. This man is. Why is that the good news coming? Why is that the good news? Okay. Because this person was in love. That's why. They're crying over the spilled milk because they're upset about the whole situation. That's why their feelings is up. That's why their feelings are being protected like the porcupine. They're slowly moving into the future, but reluctantly. That's why. So these situations that's surrounding them, that's making them go into that situation, is because it was a breakup. They have no choice but to go into their own direction. Virgo. Or is this you? I think this is them, Virgo. Some dealing with an Aquarius. Did this come out again? Yes. Some dealings with a Leo. This came out twice. I'm going to stick with it. The Beetle. Good fortune. Good fortune will come to you if you just work hard to it. Good fortune will come to you if you are just work hard. Guaranteed success if you just work hard towards it. What do you want to, did we use all of it? What exactly are we working hard towards for Virgo? That's a whole lot. Let's try again. You guys know me. If the cards come out again, it just is. It's meant to be read the way it is. What does Virgo needs to work hard again? Really? What does Virgo needs to work hard on? Dang. All right. You fought hard for it. Yes, they did. They need to work hard on... Oh, what's this? Why does this man keep coming out again? This whole thing, it was good news because how many men you got? Hold on. There's a lot of men in this reading. Someone is definitely pointing their finger at you. But it's good news that that whole situation ended. Someone's a little someone's a little someone's a little obsessed. Okay? They don't want you to know that they're obsessed with the whole situation. There's two ways that this can go. They have to move on. Okay. If they the good news will come to them if they just continue to work hard towards the right direction. It would definitely be temporary. The situation of what will be temporary right now, the reluctancy. The reluctancy will be temporary. And that reluctancy is so hard for this person. Because it's like, I'm going to move on. And then, but while they're moving on, it's like, I don't know, like I'm getting like, no, it's not Sodom and Gomorrah, but like, you know, don't look back. If you look back, like this person is moving, is like walking forward, but looking back as they're walking forward. Yeah. Like they're walking forward, turning. So they're not really walking forward. And first of all, they're not even walking forward. Like someone's doing it for them. They're moving forward. The reluctancies was messing this whole situation up. Virgo. The reluctancy is causing the clear and muddled thinking. You're not able to think straight because you're not sure if you should move on or not. Meanwhile, you're moving on, but because, you know, situations around you is forcing this person to move on, but they don't really want to do it. But they have to make up their mind because it's causing them to go crazy. They're going to be depressed. If they allow this slow movement forward, it's going to work out. But hey, like if the porcupine was to face the same way as the tortoise is going, they will be even better. Maybe if the porcupine just get off the tortoise and just start walking themselves, because I think a porcupine moves faster than a tortoise anyway. The tortoise is a symbolic of the situation in this teacup. It's the situation. The situation is slowly making this person move on, but they don't really want to. Let's get some tea. Let's get some tea. What's the tea for Virgo? What do you suggest the tea for Virgo is? What do we suggest the tea for Virgo? Time. It's for romantic attraction. I know that. Let's see. What's time for? 46. What time is it? This book is funny. A time for romance. A time for mending fences in relationships. A time for growing your family, and a time to stop making this pun. While thyme may not be the sexiest herb in this deck, it's a plant that can help you find time to make things right. When you're trying to ease hurt feelings after an argument, falling in love with someone or someone's, or trying to make your dream come true, time is letting you know that good things are manifesting. However, remember that there can be too much of a good thing. Interesting. Huh. All right. Thanks for having tea with me. Be well.